I acknowledge you. There.
We are back with a brand new episode of Weekly Roundup, and we're going to be talking about Friday Night Smackdown. We had a pretty loaded show. We kicked off the show with main event Jey Uso coming to Smackdown, and he's talking to Solo. He's talking to his younger brother. He doesn't like that he called him younger brother, but he's talking to him, trying to convince him not to go through with his plan, to convince him to not continue to divide the family more than he has. But Solo Sikoa isn't fazed. He's not trying to hear it, so Jey leaves it. He tried, and that's how that went. But next we have a great triple threat #1 contender match for the tag team titles, and DIY was able to get a win after a mishap. Both DIY and the Street Profits were trying to pin, but the Street Profits were pinning the illegal man while DIY was pinning the legal man. So they picked up the win. The Street Profits were not happy about it, and I think this is a perfect way to book this match. A little bit of tension, maybe a true proper heel turn. They tried to turn the Street Profits heel, but it didn't last too long. They turned right back babyface. But maybe soon enough, maybe before the end of the year, we have the Street Profits turning heel. I don't know for sure. We're gonna wait and see. But a great win for DIY. But now we have Jey Uso and Roman coming face to face backstage. Roman tells him that he's proud of him, proud of everything he's done, like winning the Intercontinental Championship, going out on his own, being just him, Uso. But Jey Uso, he's playing hard to get. He says, no, yeet. But now we have Lash Legend getting an amazing victory over Piper Niven. Great match, great show. Last week their entrance got interrupted, her and Jakara Jackson, but this week Lash Legend was able to pick up a win over Piper Niven. Congratulations to her. But now we have Cody Rhodes calling out Gunther ahead of their match at Crown Jewel, and he invites him to SmackDown next week. We got it. It was confirmed that Gunther and Cody will come face to face on SmackDown next week. Great segment, simple segment. Cody was trying his best, oh my gosh, to put over that Crown Jewel Championship, but no one's interested in that. Really no one is. But now next we have Kevin Owens addressing the WWE Universe by video, and he does not know when he'll be back. He feels disrespected, and he is upset that Randy turned on him. He said he was going to never turn on Randy. It's Kevin Owens. He's going to turn on everybody eventually. But he's upset with Randy. And Randy goes backstage to talk to Nick Aldis, and he's upset with Owens, and he wants a match at Crown Jewel, but Aldis is trying to tell him, like, hey, it's out of my hands. This is like an upper management issue. Randy's not having it. I'm assuming he's probably going to go talk to Triple H. Will we see Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens at Crown Jewel? Maybe Survivor Series, maybe Saturday night's main event, but I can't wait to see where this goes. You got Cody, you got Randy, you got Kevin, you got all of them intertwined in this. Of course, Cody is off doing this thing with Gunther right now, but come after Crown Jewel, probably into the Road to Survivor Series, going into 2025, I think this trio is going to be something. Will Randy turn heel? Was this a big master plan by Kevin and Randy? I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. But next up on the show, we have the Motor City Machine Guns making their debut on Friday Night Smackdown, and they get a win, an amazing win at that, over A-Town Down in Los Garzas. Great win for them. They're going to shake up the tag team division. Awesome match. And they also advanced in the #1 Contenders Tournament, so they're going to be facing DIY next week. But of course, after Tiffany Stratton could not make it to SmackDown, I wonder why, she, Nia Jax, teams up with Candice LeRae, and they pick up a win over Bayley and Naomi. But here's the twist. Candice gets the pin. Of course, after some assistance from Indy Hartwell at ringside. But Candice LeRae gets the pin, wins the match. And Nia Jax, she doesn't look happy about this. She probably wanted to get the pin. She probably wanted to get the win. She's the champion. And these past few weeks, they've been making her look weaker and weaker and weaker. I think it's strategic. Everybody's thinking that Tiffany's going to cash in on her. Tiffany wasn't even there this week. I have no earthly idea. Come Crown Jewel, if she cashes in the match, will she win the Crown Jewel Championship? Because neither the Women's World Championship nor the WWE Women's Championship will be on the line at Crown Jewel. So if Tiffany cashes in, Would it be funny if it was that she cashed in, pinned one of them, and then she actually won the Crown Jewel Championship? That would be hilarious. But I don't know. This is very interesting. Nia, she be looking weak on TV, but she looks strong at PLEs. I don't know what's going to happen, but we can't wait to see it. But now, in the main event segment of the night, we have Roman and Solo coming face to face. They had Roman and Jimmy had a little interaction earlier in the night, and Roman said he was going to acknowledge Solo, which he did, but he did not acknowledge him as his tribal chief. And Roman is jumped, and Jimmy was jumped backstage, and Jay is nowhere to be found. Jay, this storyline is cooking. I thought Jay's coming out. I thought that his music was going to hit. He was going to come out and save him, but nowhere to be found. Jay's chilling. He's at Waffle House or something, backstage and catering. Roman gets jumped. Jimmy got jumped backstage, and the new Bloodline stands tall. But with that being said, please make sure to like, please make sure to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. I sure know I did. I'm sorry for my many mistakes. I'm not that great at talking. I'm no Paul Heyman when it comes to being on the mic, but I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. And always remember that Jesus loves you, so do I. He is working everything out in your favor. You just gotta trust him. You gotta believe him. Sometimes we go through things. Sometimes we go through difficulties, but God will work everything out for those that love him and that are called according to his purpose. Look at Romans chapter 8 verse 28, and you can find that scripture right there. Again, check out Ministry Minute from earlier today, and also check out Matchup and Fight for Supremacy later on. God bless you, and I hope y'all have a great week. So until next time, take care and God bless.